Dr. Bjorn here at Nelson Chiropractic, and we're going to be doing a series of videos, and the big thing that we want to really mention is that this is not here to treat, diagnose, or give any kind of dietary recommendations. We're just giving information. Any of this information, you should consult your doctor, your chiropractor, anybody that you're doing nutritional counseling with. Again, we are not here to treat or diagnose anybody. So if you have any more questions about that, feel free to email us on our email or even visit our website. The Paleo Guy and the Chiropractor. Today we're going to be talking about omega-3s and the benefits of omega-3s in your diet. First thing that we want to really push up on is that omega-3s are big on cell signaling. All your cells in your body are created of a fat lipid bilayer called a phospholipid bilayer. And when you have inflammation occurring, which is natural and normal, you want the omega-3s coming there to mediate and deregulate the signaling. However, when we have omega-6, the cell signaling goes on a little bit longer and the inflammation increases, and then what we have, what we call chronic inflammation. Big thing that we want to talk about is that you have to get it in the fish content, cold water fish. And Jared's going to help us talk a little bit about what types of fish, types of food that we want to be focusing on.
I think the main thing is, you definitely want to supplement with cold water fish, like you were saying. They're called smash fish, and that's salmon, mackerel, anchovies, sardines, and herring. And those fish are very high in DHEA, EPA, which I think you covered. And they, like Bjorn said, those fats are essential to our body. Your body is either going to make up that phospholipid bilayer of good fats or bad fats, to simplify it. Good ones would be the omega-3s, bad ones would be the omega-6s. Now, omega-6 isn't necessarily bad for you, it's about a balance, Bjorn, right? I mean, am I correct?
Correct.
You want to, as close to 1-to-1 as possible. And the way to get that is really eating like a caveman. I mean, and that doesn't mean eating a side of woolly mammoth, that means eating fruits and vegetables, not eating processed sugars, processed oils like soybean, canola, and other vegetable oils. Eating fruits and vegetables as close to its natural form as possible.
Yeah, and what Jared was talking about, that ratio, they talk about that the Eskimo, they had a ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 somewhere between like 3-to-1, which we don't see every day anymore. Now we're seeing on the sad American diet, we're seeing it more as an omega-3 to omega-6 ratio of 1-to-30, 1-to-60. And that's why we have these huge issues of all these chronic illnesses. And so, yeah.
One thing that you just mentioned, that ratio, when it's way out of proportion like that, it actually plays out. It's in practicality, so people can actually think of when they might have seen that out of whack. Your phospholipid bilayer, if it's actually made up of those omega-6s more than the omega-3s, you actually will see that in the form of cellulite. And the reason being is omega-6 highly inflammatory fatty acids like canola, Burger King or a restaurant might fry your fries in. If your fat actually becomes made up of that phospholipid bilayer from that damaged oil, it's very aqueous, and that looks like cellulite in the skin. So
Good. So to kind of bring it into conclusion, we want to talk about how much omega-3s you should be taking. Research shows that anywhere between 1 gram to 6 gram, you have no major side effects if you don't have any other underlying conditions. And like Jared said, we really want to eat like a caveman that's going to give us that better ratio of omega-3 to omega-6. Go follow the links that we're going to have at the bottom of this video with the research and some more information. Go to our websites and stay tuned for another tips.
Earlier in the video, we talked about eating fish, fowl, meat, eggs. I think I mentioned fruits and vegetables as close to their natural form as possible. What this is going to look like in practicality is, you could supplement, you definitely need to supplement with an omega-3 supplement like fish oil. But the biggest part of it is what you're going to take out of your diet. So take out those processed foods like French fries, like I mentioned, or maybe even a lot of the high carb foods that you find in the grocery store. If you look at the ingredients of something at the grocery store and it's got canola oil, soybean oil, any kind of industrial vegetable oil, those are going to be super high in omega-6s. And the biggest thing is you want to get that balance as close to that 1-to-1 as possible. And the biggest part of that is cut out the junk and supplement with the omega-3s in the form of fish oil.